Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Richard, founder of Short-Term Rental University and professional real estate developer. Today's video are the top 4 mistakes that I see time and time again from new hosts in the short-term rental market. Now, if you're new to hosting and you don't have an Airbnb account yet, please go ahead and click in the description below to get started immediately, and that actually helps the channel out, so thank you very much. But let's get right into it. So the very first mistake that I see new hosts make time and time again, and it's all over our Facebook group and we've made videos about it, so I constantly see this, is we undervalue our own property. We don't think people will pay as much as the market actually may pay. So for instance, you may not think that your place is worth $300 a night, and so you might price it at $150. That seems fair. My mortgage is X and I just need this, and so I'm going to price it at $150, and that seems very fair. And I want the booking, I want the certainty, I want the knowledge that this is going to happen. I want to book my calendar far out in advance, and so the best way to do that is to lower the price, and $150 seems like a fair price. Well, that may well be the fair price, or that might really work for you right now, but I want you to be profitable. I want you to be successful. I want you to be an entrepreneur, and I want you to use the profits from this short-term rental to grow and expand your future opportunity set and buy a second, a third, and fourth, and so on. So in order to do that, we need to understand what the market will bear and price at that point or slightly below to get that certainty in the bookings and so on. But what I want to encourage you to do is to think broadly and do research and understand what the market will actually bear and price your place properly so that you are profitable and you are not stressed or worried about making the mortgage payment, for instance. So the second mistake that I see, and this just is natural, so you have to overcome it, right, is that it's me-centric. I'm the host, this is my house, these are my rules, this is the way I want you to use my house, this is the way I don't want you to use my house, but it's all about me, the host. And that's completely ass backwards. It's all about the guest, you. So let's try and figure out the best way so that we can express what our house rules are. We can rest easy that the guest is adhering to those rules, but instead of being, really like in their face and aggressive and going back and forth and telling them what time they can check in and all these things that make it like an uncomfortable experience, let's realize that we're actually in the hospitality game and we must be hospitable. And imagine if you were in the guest's shoes and receiving the communication and talking about things like the thermostat can't go up and the checkout time is this and I'm going to check you in and I'm going to count the number of people who are coming and all these restrictions. That's really counterintuitive. It's not really friendly. It's not hospitable. And I think in the end will be deleterious to the growth of your business and your ratings. So I understand it's a very natural phenomenon. You're nervous. This could be the single largest investment you've ever made, and there's total strangers coming into your home, and I get it, and I was there, and I was in your shoes, but I want to film this video to comfort you and let you know that not only are you not alone, we've all been there, but it's unwarranted, it's unnecessary, and believe it or not, it could actually adversely affect your business, your growth, your ratings, your enjoyment of it. So please breathe, calm down, relax, trust that the guests that you've attracted and that you've interviewed, you've asked them questions back and forth, are going to maintain your home in the exact same way that you would maintain their home, and start from there. Until you have a basis to believe that your guests are doing something wrong, give them the benefit of the doubt and put the focus not on me-centric, but on guest-centric. Make them comfortable and you shall be rewarded. The third common mistake that I see time and time again is people get started in their own backyard. And that's fine if you only have one location or you're moving out of your home and putting it on Airbnb when you move out of your home. Let's say you're going on a vacation or something. But if you're going to become a dedicated host and you want to have a business running Airbnbs, it's almost impossible that where you elect to live is also the best investment opportunity. Unless you searched your criteria and you were looking for short-term rental investment opportunities and you moved there, there's no reason to believe that where your job happens to be is also the best Airbnb investment opportunity. And so like any other business, I encourage you to think like really deeply about where you want your business to run and operate. And just to make it really simple, if you were going to open up a restaurant, you might look at things like how many people pass by this location. And if you happen to live in a place where nobody comes through, you probably wouldn't open a restaurant there. You might go to the neighboring town, the neighboring state. You might do it across the country. You might even move. But for some reason, when people think about Airbnb and short-term rentals, they just think that where they live is magic and that's the best place to do it. And I find people often get tripped up. They don't have as much success. They don't understand why it's not working. And the reason is because you didn't pick a place that's best suited for short-term rentals and Airbnbs. You just picked the place that you happen to know, and you like set up shop, you put the flag down, you turn the lights on, you're like, we're open for business. But if you were really starting a business, you would never do that. So I encourage you to think more broadly, do some research, pick the best location that suits your why, and then launch your business there. And the fourth one is like the thorn in every host's side, and that's cleaning. And the mistake that I see people doing is not charging a cleaning fee and then paying the cleaners themselves out of their own profits, or worse, doing the cleaning themselves. And neither one of those is normal, or I would never encourage you to do either of those. Instead, what I'm going to encourage you to do is charge a fair cleaning fee, employ, train, build a team, create a culture, and then outsource that, unless that's like your hobby, and I doubt it is. Create a culture where you have a team of people that you can rely on, you pay them a very fair wage, you collect in return from your guests the amount of money and then some to cover things like, supplies and materials and all of those things, just a little bit more than what you actually pay your cleaning team so that you're not losing money on the cleaning, but pass that on to your guests. I've never lost a booking because of my cleaning fee, and my cleaning fees range from the place that I'm sitting in right now is $175, and the highest cleaning fee I have is $350, and it's never been an issue. People that want to stay in my home that's very well rated, that has incredible amenities and great hospitality, are not worried about the cleaning fee. So don't do it yourself. That's a surefire way to burn out. Don't not collect a cleaning fee. That's a surefire way to not make any money and then burn out. And instead, make it sustainable and repeatable, charge a fair cleaning fee, pass it along to your guests. They'd be very happy to pay for a very clean, spotless place. Just deliver that. So let me know in your comments below, what other mistakes have you seen, or what mistakes did you make when you got started so that other people won't make those same mistakes. Again, the single best thing that this channel can do is elevate the hosting standard so that we are more accepted in more communities, more people use it, and instead of thinking about competition and scarcity, let's just share openly and freely in abundance, and believe you me, we will all be rewarded. So comment below with what you've done, and do me a favor, please. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.